So systematic, it's just that I'm an addict for your love. Nothing when I wanna hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only love.
Remember when MC Light remade?
Yeah.
Oh, she sure did.
I don't like this version. Anyway, I like this version.
Only girl. Savage.
Look at RT.
He is in his world
He had
today.
white heaven. He didn't know every song I
I've
played.
never seen him act so white.
And he keep putting a country twang on all this shit. Like, hey, man, you
That's that
look like a lady.
I ain't
Shout
so
out to Johnny Mac.
systematic. It's just that I'm an addict.
Shout out to Johnny Mac. That used to be his theme song.
That
Dude
was
look
his-
like a
Dude
lady.
It looks like a lady.
You look like a lady.
Anyway, it's your boy Speedy in the building.
I'm the poetess.
Nikki Pam.
And RT the white boy is getting electrocuted apparently.
Speedy's dumb shit.
Pam is nervous. She gets real nervous putting shit in the hole.
I do not. Let's not get it twisted.
Shout out to flag football. Look here.
Clutch the pearls.
Anyway.
In the building.
In the building is a legendary West Coast icon. He doesn't really get a lot of his props, but he's been around since the beginning. He was also, his character was featured in the Straight Outta Compton movie. He's Dr. Dre's cousin, and he's an extraordinary producer and has worked with everybody from Yo-Yo to Ice Cube to NWA, and the list goes on. Please welcome to the studio, Sir Jing.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
What's
hey,
happening,
hey.
man? What's happening?
What's going on, everybody?
I don't hear it.
Happy to be
I'm
here.
hitting it.
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. It was poetic.
I saw Jinx. He said, give it up for Jinx. He went, all right.
Yeah, I give it up for myself.
Where's he at?
I stay positive. Stay positive.
He tried to play it up. Come on, man.
I didn't know y'all had sound effects. I was going to ask too. Like, I thought y'all was going to clap with me.
No, homie. We have a sound effect. Let's try it again. Ready for this? Let's go. Here we go. Who we got in the building here, Portis?
We have legendary West Coast producer, Sir Jinx.
Thank you.
That's a soft.
The police, you got the
That was a slow clap.
It's a build-up.
They thought I was somebody else.
They go, oh, Jinx. I thought you said Flinks. Okay.
That was Jermaine Dupri. Let's go.
Do you get that a lot?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I thought it was Joe.
I get that a lot. I get Daz. People think
That nigga Daz?
That nigga dad.
That's one of the greatest
And,
hip-hop names ever. That
It
nigga
is.
Daz.
And
It really is.
what was it? From Cypress Hill.
Oh, dude from Cypress Hill.
Yeah, they always said me.
Exactly.
Sim? I mean,
You're supposed to say the name.
Sin Dog.
Sin Dog.
They always say.
Let me ask you a
now
question.
I got a
Sin
bald
Dog?
head.
I don't see Sin
I don't know if I
Dog,
see
but I
that.
could see maybe Daz and Jermaine
Yeah.
Dupri, maybe.
I got the dance steps.
So you and Dre are cousins. Did you know your cousin was? Did you see that in him that he would be like to the point he is now?
Well, kind of, because when we were younger, he was older, so he would leave and do his thing. So we couldn't leave.
Oh,
So
okay.
we would always see
Third
him
grade,
doing
you
his
can't go
thing.
nowhere.
yeah.
What was
He
the difference
leaving,
between the age difference?
5 years?
Okay, yeah, that's a big.
Yeah, you got to do homework.
So when he's we couldn't do anything. So we would see him and his light, back in the day, and he always had that light. When you know somebody and you be like, I knew that person was gonna do something.
Okay, yeah.
And he was that way from the beginning.
Can I just say this? He gets the award for the blingiest guest we've ever had. I'm just looking at him. He's just like sparkling all over the place. I'm like, okay.
He ain't gonna have one he leave. We on 43rd and Christian.
That's right.
That's them old
They
royalties.
hit you with that old shit.
He said the old royalties.
Old royalties still hanging around.
There you go.
You gotta be careful. You'll get hit with the old shit. Hey, Steve, bro, what time you got?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, go on, hand me that.
Time for me to give up that watch.
Give up that watch.
Yeah, don't fall for that. You got change for 100. I should.
Oh, no.
Hey, that happened to a friend of mine though.
Oh, really? Old school
A
shit.
guy asked him for change and he said, yeah, and he had a gun right after. He was like, well, give me all that shit.
Oh wow.
I'll make my own change.
I don't give nobody change anymore.
No.
Pockets like rabbit ears. So you see it cut down. How did you get into saying, okay, I want to produce? And what was the first hit you had?
Well, it was DJing, and I'm into hip hop, so
Okay.
Dre did his, he was DJing, but I think I was a little bit deeper because I was dealing with the breakdancing, the graffiti, the whole essence of hip hop. So to see Dre do it, it was almost like you had a finish line. You had somebody to look up to.
Okay.
He was going way further than anybody. So to see it be that easy, you know, like that, be like, because I felt I was good. Like,
Okay.
it's easy. I could do it. I think I could do it.
Who's
And,
better, you or Dre?
Well, he's dope.
Now, what kind of question is that, Nikki Pam? Shit, he's a billionaire.
You gotta go home
No, I
tomorrow.
meant like a DJing is what I meant.
Oh well,
That's
Jinx
what I
is probably a better DJ.
That's what I
will
meant.
say
Actually, I
that.
didn't mean.
Now, what was your first hit?
Dang, you don't.
Dang.
Because they were.
I made so many, you know.
Are different.
Well, the
like
first
a
big-
successful hit or like because
A
you know
hood
Cube
hit.
didn't get played a lot. So
Right,
when
it's
you say
perspective a little
hit,
bit.
I
Yeah.
mean later he did,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you know in the
I bought
beginning
every Cube album.
we
came
used
out.
to
I know, I still-
fuck the radio. You remember that part of the record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wasn't out like that. So when you say a big record, it would probably be like, I don't know. They all sold millions.
Oh, give me
Excuse
one.
us.
Give me one.
Jacket for Beats.
There you go.
That was
Jacket
a
for
good
Beats.
one.
That-
That's like the
Now,
brilliant rap song
just
ever.
that one alone. Did you have to pay different people every
Yeah.
time? No
Oh, you
shit.
did?
Yeah, we had to pay everybody.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why it was no problem. You know, that song was probably the most sampled song in hip hop with the
Wow.
most samples in it. We had to put that song on an EP and give away publishing to another song to accommodate the publishing of that song.
Wow, because I remember there was
Very
a lot of
expensive
yeah.
Wow.
So
The idea, Cube had the money, so you know. If you
No,
could
but it's an
invent
awesome
it,
ass idea. That sounds
He'll
awesome.
cover it.
Jacket for Beats, that shit was.
Yeah.
Man, we heard that shit on
Yeah.
riding up down Crenshaw like nigga Jacket for Beats, nigga. Cube
That's
was-
technically the first mixtape song, period. Like,
Okay.
you know,
Is
for
it?
people rapping over other people's beats. And that's, we wanted to show the East Coast that you couldn't diss us because now we're going to rap on your beats. We're going to rap on everybody's beats. So
Right.
wherever region we took the beat from, we wanted the respect from where they were at. So Oakland with Digital,
Oh, okay.
you know, and LL Cool J and then
So you
Public
do
Enemy.
the song, and then you go back and say, okay, now who we got to pay? Is that how you do it? Or
No,
you,
we didn't have to pay none of them because they were all samples.
Oh,
So we just had to deal with the sample they dealt with. The only person that had a real song was Digital Underground, and they made up their song.
Okay.
Oh,
But the
nice.
rest of the song, we didn't need their permission.
Wow, that was you killed that shit.
So it seems like, although you're related to Dre, you've done more work with Cube. Is that correct?
Well, me and Cube came in together. You know, we came in as a a record group, a rap group back in the day, like the early, you know,
Was
80,
it
84.
What was your group?
Just Stereo Crew.
Oh, the Stereo Crew.
Y'all thought outside the box on that motherfucker.
Yeah, we really had a real old.
got it, the
name.
Stereo Crew.
Stereo Crew.
So it was you, Cube, and who else?
and KD.
Okay,
there we go.
from the Lynch Mob.
Yeah, KD, Kid Disaster.
The Lynch Mob.
That's what
Jack-
it
Kid
is.
Disaster.
How many names did you go through before you
Yeah, you-
got with Stereo Crew?
Ain't no first
One,
one. You come
that
up
was-
with.
Oh, that was it. You're like, we got it. We nailed it.
Yeah,
We gonna beat somebody.
We had a logo, and it was on the back of our jacket. You couldn't tell us nothing. You had to
Letterman
hide
jacket on.
behind that name.
Stereo Crew,
But let me
bitch.
tell you something about that name. We actually had a record deal with Epic Records. So at the time when we was on Epic Records, there was no rap on Epic Records.
Wow.
So on the Bad Michael Jackson video, they put our song in the video.
What song?
So the Bad video.
Yeah, the Bad video.
song and Bad. Well, it's the video where Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mike walk in, you'll hear a song playing. That's
Right.
the Stereo Crew.
Shut up.
Crazy. That's off
Oh
the chain.
shit! Hold up, nigga. Let me go to that
trivia.
one.
He walks up
Yeah, we gotta
with the
find it.
boombox. Yeah.
Well, it's when he walks inside and there's a clock playing a song, but that song in the background
that's hilarious.
You
was
got
our
it.
song. So
That's
and-
hilarious.
And that kind of made the issue with us wanting to leave the Lonzo situation because of that. So that's when CIA came and we moved over to Eazy-E and that part of the story.
So how was it? Like, what was the vibe back then? I mean, what's the difference between back then and today? It seems like when Lonzo was here and Code 187, it seemed like there was more unity back in the early beginnings.
Yeah, it was a lot of unity because we fed off of each other. Nobody was real professionals. So at some point when you work on music, somebody will learn something good and you become real cool with them because you're learning together, you know, and that's how it was. We all learned from each other. Somebody would do something and raise the bar, and it was just between, like, you know, the Eazy-E situation, because when you had like an Ice Cube and then a DOC comes in, look at these people who they are today,
Right.
to say these are the people you have to compete with to even get on. So everybody was together because they would raise the bar every time. MC Ren would come in, he'd do something, and Hutch would come in, and he brought a group with him. So with him having to be that good, he had to be as good as DOC.
Now, who was that we had? We asked him, and I'll ask you the question as well. Name a song that we probably didn't know you had something in on, that the people probably didn't even know you had something to do with.
I don't know.
Did you do No Vaseline? You were
I
involved
did
with
No
that?
Vaseline.
That is my favorite.
I produced No. And
And did you catch flack for that? I know that Cube did, especially, the whole the Jew remark in the song. Did you as a producer catch any of that?
well, it was always
Them
weird
checks.
that Dre is my cousin, and they was like, "How did you feel about doing it?" And if you listen to the song, he really don't go in on Dre, and everybody be like, but he did. But at the end of the
Yeah, he
day,
did.
he did. But it wasn't like the rest of the guys.
you're right,
The rest of the guys
Well,
got
like
a
easy.
little bit harder.
Yeah, he didn't.
Ren didn't get it that bad.
Well, you,
And Yella, they both Yella kind of stayed neutral.
Well, yeah.
Kinda.
Well, no, Yella, when we left that situation, you have to remember that.
So you left with Q
Word.
instead of staying.
Well, I left. I didn't have a job. So
Oh.
I just walked out and they didn't know I was gone.
Hey, was a little dude around here somewhere.
So who was talking all the time? It's so quiet in here.
That's what somebody looked around. I can't find my watch with the diamonds on it. I had a chain too.
But the No Vaseline track was actually prepared when we did America's Most Wanted. But we had so much respect for Dre and everybody. Everybody else was kind of running
That
with,
you weren't gonna do it on that album.
We wasn't going to even
Oh,
mention
shit.
NWA. So if you listen to America's Most Wanted, there's no inside lines. There's no you shorter. And there's none of that. Because we had respect for them and they brought us in the game. So when we do Jack and Forbidden, we do Kill It Will, we only did because they started saying like the Benedict Arnold and all this stuff.
Right.
And the media's just going at Cube. And Cube is sitting there like, oh, I don't want to respond. I don't. But we always had No Vaseline. So when we did Jackin' for Beats was really supposed to be the first diss towards NWA. But nobody got it. They just thought it was a creative song.
I thought it was creative. My
But
bad.
in the beginning of Jackin' for Beats, we used the D Nice track, the give me that doom, 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 right? But the original track was Niggas for Life. And that's doom, 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 doom. So that was the NWA thing. And then it would give me that beat, fool. But then they would have got it. But due to the fact that it was an original track, they denied us usage of the sample.
Oh wow!
Hilarious.
So
Damn.
then we used the D Nice thing, but Cube had the song for a very long time. That's why that's probably the longest diss song of the time. Like from
It
this
is hella
date to
long.
this date. Most people diss each other.
And
with
it's
the-
one of the
Yeah.
most memorable
Ever.
diss records.
Oh, yeah.
It's
ever.
the best one.
But it was a long time. Like when we had the record, Easy didn't have dinner with the president. That happened later.
So you
know
guys
what
had to
I'm
go back and rewrite some things a little
saying?
bit.
Yeah, he just kept adding on verses.
Well, if you have a question for Sir Jinx, the number is
Get that
323-293-3375. Now, what did you think of the movie Straight Outta Compton and,
Man, I
and
loved
the
it,
way they
man.
portrayed you?
I loved the movie. It was dope. It was dope seeing like my life being on the screen, like like The Exorcist. Like
Right.
I lived it. Somebody had to live through The Exorcist and be like, oh, that happened to Tina. That was
Hilarious.
Tina. I was there.
Did you have any input in your character, or did
nah.
you, the casting? Nothing. Oh, okay.
I feel like they know me like I know them. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do? Tell Cube. He looks at me
That
more
ain't
than
me.
I.
No, I had
They
10
look at
bitches in
me
the
more
room.
than I look at myself. So I guess
Right.
they would have a better. And it's their movie. It's their story. I trust that they was going to do it correctly, and that's how I felt about it.
No, this is the scene where I beat up the bad guy. I saved the day.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought because they mentioned you in the movie.
Yeah.
And they mentioned
He's
Jinx.
his characters.
Yeah, his
in there.
characters.
Hey.
They mention you in the movie. Look at his character
in it.
is in the
I was
movie.
getting to
the part when Dre
I'm
goes
just gonna
to
call you
his
pre-cum.
house.
You pre-cum. 'Cause you come before anybody get a chance to get anything done. You're leaking out. You're leakage.
There's a
You
little bit
just
on
mad because you didn't get in first.
Ah.
Pretty much. That's,
Yeah, you want all the shine.
This sounds like y'all talking about something else.
yeah.
No, he's mad because I
Getting
bought.
rare.
He go. You
Nah,
were
nah, I'm
mentioned
joking.
in the movie. Nah, nigga, he was in
I was
the movie.
getting to that. You didn't let me.
How the cupcake turns.
Go ahead, Speedy. Carry on.
Anyway, brother.
Yes.
We can speak like we brothers. We ain't gonna scream and shit. Are you still producing now? Are you still
Yeah.
You still anybody we know, or you got some guys under your belt that should bring out?
Yeah, I got a few things coming out. I got an instrumental record that I've been working on, but that was a crazy transition. But I thought we were still talking about the movie. Because okay, well, yeah. We want to still talk about the movie, or you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, fuck that movie.
I don't know if you want to get into anything too deep, but wasn't it not too long ago you were ranting about something on it?
There's a buzz in there.
I was ranting about the movie?
Not about the movie, but was you mad at somebody?
Probably.
Jinx is just now speaking to me. He was mad at me for about 10 years.
I have my drunken text nights, and I just get some Hennessy, and then
just start going
my
off.
phone be like, you know what they said about you.
Won't you say something
They be
back?
talking to me like, dude, Jinx, you must diss someone.
Time to talk shit.
Yeah.
I think they call it the Donald Trump syndrome. They call it.
Nah, but I have a few things I like to get off my chest. It ain't nothing really shooting at nobody or trying to.
Well, get it off.
Well, no, it ain't. I
Pretend like you're texting.
I addressed the situation. We have addressed the situation, so it did what it was supposed to do.
All right.
And we let that go. It's a good light in the West Coast right now, and everybody. And that's the worst thing that we had a long time ago is that we all couldn't come together.
Right.
With this movie out, it's making everybody. Realize that it takes a team to make a situation happen on what you get out of the movie. Everybody got something different.
We're all in the same game.
We were all in the same game.
Well,
with my conception.
Jinx does have an album coming out. He says it's an instrumental album called Beats for Food. What is that about?
Well, me producing so many tracks for people, I think a lot of the producers get pushed to the back, and we kind of like a slave to the rapper.
Gotcha.
So if you don't never get your beat placed, then your feeling never gets heard, and the rapper never likes it, then nobody ever hears it. So I try to encourage these new producers to be more like a Bob James and a Herbie Hancock. So I started releasing some of the songs that's so expensive, I can't sell them. I can't even give them away because I worked on them in the studio. They got vocals, they got bass lines, real stuff. It's probably a $4,000 track even before I sell it. So rather than just letting it sit on the shelf, I start making my instrumental records, and then people love them. And then it was funny. A dude said, Jinx, how can I get that track? He emailed me like, how can I get that track? I said, it's 99 cents.
There you go.
And then he said, how can I get that track?
I'm like, it's 99, and this is the best way for people to get my music. And if they want to rap to it, a couple of people then put J. Cole and Tupac and mix the acapellas and put them on YouTube's. But I'm just, starting that kind of situation. So my Beats for Food is just very expensive beats that usually can't be sold.
Wow.
Now, we had the guy, RJ Bond, on the show just before you came in. How close were you to Pac? Did you guys have a relationship? Were y'all cool?
And Pac was a cool guy. Like, he went through a transition. When you by yourself in this industry, sometimes you can't talk to anybody because everybody will just make your life their story, So he was like that kind of person that even when stuff was going on in his life, you wouldn't know because his spirit was so high that he would make use of the moment. So that's kind of like how I am. So when we get together, we're not thinking about the problems or what was going on or whatever. We'll just be laughing. We didn't. It wasn't a weed fueled encounter. It wasn't drink like that. We would really generally be laughing and joking and finding the inner core of a song and an idea. He was that type of person that would be like, not, I want to say, baby, I love you. He won't say that. He'll be like, I want to say the tree fell something, and it means the same thing, But he was that kind of dude, and we was together on the riots when the riots went off.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was crazy. Me and Coogee Rap. Yeah. Well, actually,
Did you get that chain?
We stopped. Y'all on my chain. We stopped in the middle of Crenshaw, and it was Tempo Records. You remember Tempo Records, right?
Yes.
And it was on fire.
Oh, shit.
And people was running out, so we went inside, and then people was like, "Oh, Tupac!" So he started
behind this?
All this fire going on. It's all this,
That's
pandemonium. And he's stopping like, oh, okay, here we go. People running. You know how usually the artist is running fast. The other people like, all right, let me get that to you. All right, let me get that to you. But we hung out. It was
Sign your CD. Hurry up.
the place is on. The roof is really on fire. Yeah.
Sign it and smoke.
yeah. Smoke the CD.
Yeah, you also worked with a person that I consider one of the greatest lyricists in hip hop, Kool G Rap. I don't think that he really gets his just due, but he's an incredible lyricist.
Kool G Rap.
Kool G
I
Rap.
don't know.
Kool G Rap.
East
You
Coast.
know Kool G Rap.
No, I don't.
No.
If you heard it,
remember?
you know.
You remember
I
the
know
Poison
Jinx.
song?
I know you, Jinx.
You know the Poison song.
I know you, Jinx.
BBD.
DVDs, yeah.
And what the song was Poison. That's Kool G Rap. Saying that.
Speedy.
There you go.
And that's one of Speedy's favorite records.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm a genie.
No, actually,
He's
when
got
I
jokes.
was
I like that. He got jokes.
when I was working on my album, Jinx was in the studio. We were all in the same studio.
She did
Jinx,
all the background vocals.
Yeah, I did some
There you
background
go.
vocals on Kool G Rap's,
Yeah.
and then Kool G Rap came and did a verse on my album.
Is he from
Yeah.
LA?
He's
Kool
from
G
New York.
Rap is one of the best rappers from New York that set a pace, that set the bar so high for people like Big L and Nas and 50
Yes.
Cent. Everybody takes a piece of Kool G Rap to go forward.
Was he in that Ice-T movie, Portis?
He was actually
With us. Well, didn't we-
Superhead's baby daddy.
Hilarious.
Her first baby daddy.
I feel like,
It's a hell of a way to be known.
That ain't what he's known to for us
No,
that are in
I
hip
I
hop.
mean, you hear Jay-Z say, "I'm like G-Rap," in his prime, So
Yeah.
he's the
That's what he's
essence
talking
of.
about.
He's talking about G-Rap, and G-Rap is a crazy rapper. Like
Yeah, he's a
his
bad
raps
man.
and
Is G Rap still rapping?
yes, G-Rap is still doing his thing, and me and G-Rap's encounter was the first time a West Coast producer produced the East Coast group or artist. Period.
Wow.
So I hold that trophy.
All right. So who was the group in the movie that your cousin was supposed to produce from the East Coast? And
HBO.
oh yeah, that.
who was that supposed to be? Is that really the name of the group?
Yeah,
It was
Homeboys Only. That was their name, HBO, but Homeboys.
And they
Only.
never made it, I don't think.
Well, back then, cats wasn't really too open with saying other people's rap.
And West Coast. There was still a big wedge between East Coast and West Coast.
A couple of guys were from Riverside, and I think one of the guys were like the kind of lead guy because you get a New York dude in your group, you're like, ooh, we tight now, we made it, we got a New York guy, but the New York guy couldn't digest.
So that really happened.
Yes,
That's
he couldn't do
That
it.
groove. Okay.
He couldn't because when Cube wrote the Boys in the Hood song, it was a parody song, really, because we was doing like a lot of parody songs. So the parody is from PSK. PSK were making that green. People always say so. It was a little more gangster than what we were doing at the time. So this is what makes him give it to the group.
I think one of your diamonds fell.
I was gonna say that.
And we have a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? I was
Todd
scared.
from Texas.
Texas.
What's up, Tech? What's up? What it do, nigga?
What's going on?
What's
I got
that?
a question for Sir Jinx.
What up, brother?
First of all, let me say, man, Poetis is right. I consider you a legend, an icon. You really don't get the credit that you deserve for all the production and DJing that you've done.
I appreciate
and
it,
I
brother.
just want to call in first off and just give you your props and your card for being one of the West Coast greats.
There you go.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, brother.
I'm still. The story ain't over. Stay tuned.
More to come.
Like it's over.
Yeah, people be like, man, you was hot. I'm learning the
was
saxophone
the
right
best.
now. Wait till my saxophone career take off.
He's got to buy some more jewelry. He's going to buy some more pieces. Fuck this.
It's Kenny
Now,
Jinx.
now my question,
They got jokes over here.
Kenny Jinx.
But my hair is leaving.
Sir Jinx is,
Go ahead, brother.
on the NWA and Posse
Yes.
album.
Yes, sir.
You're on that cover, but the font of NWA actually blocks you. Were you ever mad
Really?
about that?
Well, nah, because there are actually 3 albums, and the very first NWA and the Posse record was almost an illegal record. So the people that put the record out didn't know who was on the cover. They just put
Thank you for the phone call.
They just they just put the font over it.
Oh, wow.
So at the end, yes, they did move it over, and you can see me, but they didn't
Jinx,
know.
you know you called in. Hey, say, nigga, move that M, nigga. I'm right behind the
It was
M.
the A, but it was kind of. but I thought it was like dope because my name Anthony, so hey, it kind of worked out. Hey, you feel me? The A is over
There
my
was
face.
so many people on that album cover. Like I think it was like Candyman, Arabian Prince.
that wasn't supposed to be the cover. So the person that did that was the photographer was still in with Jerry Heller. So when things were going array, they were just pushing out 12 albums. That album was not a real album with the Fila Fresh crew. You know, that's from Dallas. That's where DOC come from. So they made that. That was an illegal 12-inch that actually.
So what do you mean by
gold.
illegal?
They pressed it without Dre and them permission.
Wow, holy
Gotcha.
shit.
Damn.
That's dirty as
So
fuck.
word. So this is why that album was not a legit NWA record. It was it's NWA on the cover.
And how many did that sell though? It sold a bunch.
Million.
See
I got
that?
a platinum.
Wow.
I got
Stop
a
that?
platinum record. It was the distributor, Jerry Heller. It was
So you got the record. Did you get the money?
I mean, I wasn't on it like that. I was a kid then, so
you just got the record.
I got the record. I got my Michelle A album platinums and my DOC platinums.
But if
you
he's
know,
just
so-
printing the album, then he's making most of the money.
Word.
I mean,
Wow.
but that's
without permission
fun.
and shit, that's fucked up.
It is.
That's how the ball crumbled back in the day. You really didn't have your say so
Yeah,
could
yeah,
get you
exactly.
out the door. So, but I guess it worked out for everybody. You know, sometimes bad things turn into good things,
Right.
and
Now,
that definitely turned into.
now
a
do you
good
play
thing.
any instruments or
Yeah,
what do you play?
I play the piano a little bit.
And the saxophone. He plays.
And I'm getting get my saxophone up.
What you call
You know,
it?
nah, I don't blow on anything.
That's all shit.
Said
That's
we-
good
Sorry,
shit.
clear, motherfucker.
I don't do that. I use my hand. My hands, man.
I gotta soften my reed. Hold on.
So
Stuck on this for a
So,
minute.
Jinx, you're working on another project called The West Wing. What is
Yeah.
that album?
Well, the West Wing is when I got with a bunch of guys that I deal with on the West Coast, Jail Felony.
People forget he's from here.
Yeah, he's
from
there.
San
He's
Diego.
From San Diego, yeah, and Corrupt and Roscoe, and I got a lot of people on it. It's like kind of like my little Dr. Dre record a little bit, but just on my own. I just got my distribution company, so now I'm really comfortable with putting out material and making sure everybody getting taken, getting
Can
taken
you
care
explain
of.
that part of it? Because is that the person who makes the everything and then ships it out?
The
When you say-
distributor.
Yeah,
The
so he's
distributor.
actually the person that makes everything
Yeah.
cover whole nine.
No, that's
No,
a
no, no, no.
manufacturer.
That's somebody else. So you have to go to somebody else to get that.
Get-
You have to go. Well, we're talking about digital. Digital don't need a cover.
That's
or,
true. It's
or a
changed
thing.
now.
So
Wow,
when you
yeah,
have
that's
a
crazy.
digital
Changed.
distribution company, you can get with 700 outlets around the world. And the best thing about this digital is the stores never close.
Yeah.
And physical stores close.
And that's just you and whoever you have
Yeah,
working for,
yeah.
just getting the work in,
Yeah,
getting the
dealing
album
with
out
new
there.
artists. I deal with new artists and teach them the game and how to set up their company and how to be a record company that can have a distributor because they don't go together. You
Okay.
can have a record company, but that
Gotcha.
doesn't mean you have someone to put it out.
Wow.
That's how a lot of record labels fall. They lose their distribution.
Of getting that music out.
getting the music
You got
out.
the music, but now you need somebody
Yeah.
to get it out for
Now you need Interscope. Now you need Warner. Now you need,
Yes.
So you have to make deals with them. So forth.
you have to.
Somebody got to put it in Target and
It's
Des
impossible.
Moines,
You
Iowa.
don't have that much trunk space, to get your record across to New York. You know how that takes thousands of
Yes.
CDs, and then you got to give them away. You got to set up the displays, and they already have it hooked up already.
Oh, here it is.
So, Jinx, tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can keep up with what you're doing, and when they can get this West Wing album.
Well, you can go to iTunes and just type in Sir Jinx. I don't really do the internet thing. I sell music. I don't sell my personality.
Google me,
so-
punk. That's really what it is.
Point,
Google it.
they
I
can
know
just
you've
find me
always
anywhere.
been always been low key.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
do the. Hey, get me on www.
Jinx shit is right to the point. Hey, nigga, call me.
And then you sit there.
Hey,
and
nigga, just download my shit.
Nobody emails you.
No.
I don't even know if that works. When people, catch me at 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, and I'll be there. And how you gonna remember that that fast. So, hey, just catch me when you see me.
That's real shit.
If you see me, they can't
See you
me.
when I see you.
Well, thanks, Jinx. Come back again and visit.
Please,
visit
man.
Oh, thanks
us
for having
soon.
me, man.
Great
You guys are
having
fun.
Bring some pieces. Just share some of your jewelry. Don't just be selfish.
I'll show you with my jeweler.
This one, I got
That's
this.
who
I won't
you
be able
are.
to
That's
buy
who-
nothing.
Well, Vogue for him.
I'm a genie.
I need a genie.
you. All right, it's the all-new Rollout Show. We're going to take
Fucking
a
hilarious.
quick break, and we will be back after this.
Roll out.
Bitch is a bitch. I love this fucking song.
Fuck the police.
I play it in the car, but my
Police.
windows be up. Trust me. I don't get pulled over for that shit. You said something in the car? Nothing. I said, love the police. Love the police.
One time I had some LAPD officers in the studio when I was on the radio here in LA. And it was a police show. It was about police. And
think?
during the breaks, I was playing like Black Cop and Fuck the Police. And they were in the studio getting their damn groove on.
Were they?
They loved it.
Till you got outside. Can you speak to you for a second there, please?
Nah, those my boys. When I got carjacked, shit, they got my car back the next day.
Oh, wow.
You got carjacked?
I told you I got carjacked.
They made the POTUS get out?
I was walking to my car in front of my
Give me that
apartment
Elantra, homie.
Where you live now?
where I live now.
Oh, wow. I'd be
And
scared.
this guy walked up to me with a gun and said, "Give me the keys."
And you said,
Get up out that
In
Ford
my
Focus.
poetess fashion, nigga, what?
then you saw the gun. Oh, keys, hold on. nigga.
Yeah.
You want the keys to the house?
He
or the
had,
keys
the,
to the
he had the gun in a towel, so he opened up the towel and showed me he had a gun.
Housekeeping.
So-
POTUS would let you know that gun was leaking of water.
That was a water gun.
So he, I gave him the keys, and then he said, "Give me your purse too." And I said,
No.
I said, "Nigga, you gonna take my purse too?" And he said, "Don't make me shoot you." And I said, "Here, well, give me my phone then."
Yeah.
So I took my phone out of my purse as I was giving it to him. He got my car and drove off, and I called the police.
Damn.
Called my chief friend.
Don't smoke the blunt in the ashtray.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna need that.
he didn't even get to the end of the block before I called 911.
Here's the
So-
shit. You just got a full tank. This nigga here.
And then when they found my car, they called me like at 3 a.m. They was like, "We found your car. You can come get it." And I swear it was deep in the hood and an alley. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got there. All my doors were wide open. The windows were rolled down. But he didn't tear up my car. But it was full of porn tapes and crack.
Well, one thing you did let us know
interesting.
when your car was made, you said my windows was rolled down.
Huh?
Remember you had to roll the windows down?
Yeah, so I got my car back. It was
Good for you.
unharmed, but it had a bunch of drug paraphernalia. in it.
Dang.
Did you use any of it?
No, I don't smoke crack. Now, if he would have left some
is
weed
what?
in there, been a different story.
Oh, but you know me, I would have sold it.
You would have called Alexander.
I would have definitely
What
flipped
are
it.
you
Got something
saying?
for you.
I would have.
True man. You're a real true
All
man.
true man.
You're an all true smoker. Look here. It is the all new Rollout Show. Jinx was off the fucking chain.
Yes.
He know how to roll with us. I was a little worried because his bling is nigga that motherfucking the
Sparkling.
medallion. Remember when niggas wore medallions back in the
Medallions. What
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
medallion.
medallions.
With a B.
They with an M.
That's a Spanish pronunciation.
Yeah.
Hey, medallion.
How's it pronounced?
Medallion.
With an M, motherfucker. Medallion.
I knew
Speedy,
that.
you're so retarded. What you guys got for us for
Wait,
TV?
hold on.
Well, in medallion
Oh,
news.
wait. Nikki Pam has her sound effect.
Medallion.
Oh shit! You know what that is? It is now time for
TV junkie.
It's the Junkies. It's the Junkies. Y'all need to come up with a song.
This is it.
That's what I miss about TV. That's what,
Wow.
okay. Anyway,
We're not
I
good
just
at
have
Reminisce. Let's reminisce.
Let me guess. You're gonna say you're sorry now.
No, I'm not.
She ain't sorry about that shit.
All right,
Yeah.
it is now for
sure
TV
ain't.
Junkies. We are the TV Junkies. We go, well, not we go, but we check out all the good shit on TV.
Or
Try
go
to
and
get
check
you
it
hooked.
out. Go and check
Yeah,
it out.
try to get you hooked. And the shit we get, trust me, is won awards.
And you want to watch it.
And
Or it's going to premiere or something like that. So,
Pam, what you got
well, first of all, let's talk about Empire tonight.
tonight?
Yes, and we'll see
Season
how-
premiere?
Yes, season premiere.
I'm gonna
tonight.
say it's gonna get
What do you
about
think? Yeah, let's have a little bet on that.
26 shares.
Ooh, that's a
26
lot.
million
That's
people.
a lot for over there. OTA was what they
And
call
that's
it.
at Fox. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
OTA,
26 million.
I'm gonna say 14.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say 14.
I'll say somewhere in the middle. Although, wait, 26 is a lot. That's like
That's
the
a
Super Bowl.
lot.
Well, the
Yeah.
reason why I say that
That's Super Bowl
because the Republicans on CNBC, and that's really cable, they got 24. So this is
shit.
Fox. It's on a regular
OTA.
TV channel.
It's
So I'm going to
called
say
over
about
the air.
26 million.
All right, I'll go in between you guys. I'll go 20.
Give us a number.
20.
20. Ooh, that's a lot. POTUS, what you got? For Empire.
Viewers.
What's-
Viewers,
viewers,
we're
what do you
doing
think they'll do
millions.
to
I'm
it?
saying 14.
What did they do last season? Do you
No,
know?
I don't know that.
No, I have to base it on that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Just use your own.
No. Pam, do you know?
I don't know. But
Pam said 14.
I will
I think
get
they
the
were around
numbers
13.
after it
I think they were
airs.
around 13. 10 to 13 for Fox is really good.
That's why I said 14. I'm going 14.
I said 20.
I don't know if it's. I haven't heard a lot of hype around it
What?
this time.
Every time
Around.
I have
Well,
to
fine.
look
So
up
you
and
saying
scroll.
less than maybe 10.
You
I
think
won't
it's-
say less than they've already had. I'll say maybe 5 million on top of what they're
What they normally get.
Yes.
Okay, I'll say
Okay.
more than
I
20.
could get the average though. I'll get the numbers the next day.
I think because so much has been said and people have been waiting and all these different stars are supposed to be doing each episode. And I think Chris Rock is in the first one, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a lot of people that wanted to be a part of it. So I think it's going to do very, very well. I hate Fox TV, but they came up again. Every time they start taking as a station, they go get black shows.
They sure do.
And then all of a sudden they raise up.
Like
and then
they
they get rid
started
of
out
all
with
the black
Martin.
shows. Yeah, and then next thing you know, they come back to us. But
Okay, well, my first show I have that's going to be coming on Lifetime, and actually it's coming on A&E. Everybody's doing their own version of it. It's the Secret Tapes of OJ.
what?
Yeah, so what they're doing is these tapes have popped up, and it's
They got
them
his
talking about.
They got his Ginzu commercial on there.
You're so stupid. Anyway, it's
on
an
How
up
to Get
close and
Away with
personal look
Murder.
with OJ. You know his what went on the night of the murders. They have, and they say it is shocking. It's not a bunch of hype. And they have him actually talking about the murders and stuff like that. So these secret tapes, they will be analyzing and. So
Dang.
it's going to be on like different networks. Everybody has their own version.
So it's not a one-time thing. It's a weekly.
No, it's not. It's a one-time thing. But I'm saying A&E has one, and theirs is called the Hidden Tapes, and like LMN's are the Secret Tapes of OJ. I mean, like everybody has these tapes, but they're all doing their own little special on it.
Wow.
It's really just him playing golf.
I know, right? And that comes on Wednesday, September 30th.
Probably real stupid. Like he have a fence. Now, see, I can't get over the fence. Let me show you. If I had to jump, I'd have to swing my leg.
What is a glove? I don't know what a glove is.
Who wears ballet shoes all day?
So yeah, I'm gonna watch. I don't know.
I put Bally's on. Anyway,
What do you have?
my show to watch because I love like restoration shows where
Yeah, I
they.
know you do.
So anyway, there's a show called Rusty Development, not
Oh,
What's-
not Arrested
Rusty or
Development.
not
Rusty.
Rusted?
Rusted Development.
Rusted. He said
And
Rusty.
same thing. It's a very good show. It's a show about these guys who go around looking for hoarders. These guys who just get cars.
Oh, I hate hoardings.
And they take all these cars. They just pile them up in the back. And apparently, to be a hoarder, you have to have a lot of property. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of places to put shit.
Yeah.
So they find people who want to pretty much clean up all their mess, and they'll build a car for them, the car of their dream. They'll build that for them.
Oh, wow.
So which is really cool because I like the fact that they go in and get and these guys, and trust me, these motherfuckers don't want, and they just sitting in the lot. They got rust and they ain't gonna do shit with them, and they be like, man, my daddy gave me this car when it had 2 wheels on it, and I just can't see myself giving it away.
My father did that. He had a
And then there ain't no
Ford
doors on it. There's no motors. It's just sitting there.
Right, just sitting
So
there.
the guys, these guys come along, and they pretty much, and one of them is used to be a wrestler, and the other guy, he is a car guy, Roy, who builds, builds.
So they
nice
redo
cars.
these cars.
They redo one car for them. So they take the money from all the shit that's out in their parking lot, and they use that money to build the one
Oh, wow.
car that they've always wanted. Because these guys don't have time to build.
Right.
There's one guy, he had to be like 80. And my man said, seriously, bro, you're not going to build none of this shit, Daddy. Why don't we build you what you want to? So you pick a car that he has in the lot and say, well, that's the car I always wanted to finish. And they'll do that one, like dial it up. But they'll take all the raggedy shit, pile it up, and they have this Japanese dude. He's called the Money Man. His name is Roy Wong.
Oh, Roy Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Roy Wong, who's known as the Money Man, he'll get all the inventory and he sells it for him.
Wow, my
And he
father would have
builds them a
loved that
car.
because he had a Ford Taurus sitting out there for about 10 years, and with no wheels. He
Yeah.
had it sitting on bricks. I'm like, Daddy, really?
Yeah, and they won't let
you're
it go.
in Oceanside.
Some
You're in a
about
great
hoarders
neighborhood.
are
You can't
they're
do
no
it.
fucking joke. Them
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
No, they're no joke.
He would not get rid of that car for nothing.
My friend lived next to a hoarder, and
Mm.
it was the most fucked up situation ever. So he had put so much stuff in his house,
Mm-hmm.
right, that he couldn't sleep in his house no more because it was all
Yeah.
filled. So he had to go sleep in his car out front.
And they
right?
filled that up.
in the van. Then he filled that motherfucker up. He had to sleep in the front seat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's how it is on these
Ugh,
on
I don't
the
like
shows.
hoarding
These
shows. I
guys
mean,
are-
it's probably a good show, but I just can't.
yeah. Yeah, ask for it. Now.
Yeah. In there.
Fucking hilarious.
In there.
All right. So that's my show. And definitely check it out. It comes on Discovery Channel every Saturday, 9 p.m. And it's a really good show. It's a really, really good show. If you're in the cars like I am and having them restored, and these guys are really, really good craftsmanship.
Okay. You
What
close.
else you got?
My second one is Blood and Oil on ABC. I've been seeing promos for it. I think I'm going to watch it. Only reason why I'm going to watch it.
Say it again.
The White Empire.
Yeah,
The
that's what
White
they
Empire.
said. They threw that word in, which cracks me up. It's they used empire. Yeah, they actually tried it, but I'm going to watch it because I love Don Johnson.
I think it's going to be like Dallas.
You think?
That's because
Yeah, it does the Blood and Oil. Yeah.
much.
Yeah, they're trying to go with a little Dallas theme.
And they always go with the son hates the dad, and the dad is telling
Yeah,
the son.
so I
Pretty
don't know.
sure
I'm just
that's
going to
what
watch
is.
it because of that. And it's going to
Don Johnson's
premiere
good.
September 27th on ABC at 9.
Don Johnson has kept a job.
And the
I
good-
give him that.
well, the
He
good
will
thing
work,
is,
and he's a
um,
little cutie to me still.
Philip Michael
Cute
Thomas
white
is
boy.
doing craft services for the show.
Oh, poor thing. Why is it the black dude didn't do
That is
anything?
fucked
That's jacked up, right?
I'm not fucking with you on that one. The show to watch, I'm going to give you guys, is The Player with Wesley Snipes.
Oh,
Oh, I
Wesley
know. I've been
Snipes.
seeing the commercials. Yeah.
First
Oh,
time
promos.
on television. And I guess
I
that's
can't
what you
believe
have
that.
to do when you
said
need
that
some
earlier.
money.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, they said a tribute with this is his first
Pay
time
that
doing
tax.
First time on TV.
well, doing a
TV
television
series.
series.
Oh, yeah.
And usually,
That tax man's a motherfucker.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
usually for actors to even get to this point, you need the money because movies is more. You get that money right then. Now,
Yeah.
TV money is every week, but movie money,
Yeah, you
lump
get little
sums, you get
residuals, I
it, you
guess, a
keep it
little bit.
going, you go to the next movie.
We gotta save it.
So Wesley's in this movie, and
When does that come on?
it comes on tomorrow night. NBC. Shout out to NBC. NBC is
interesting.
bringing black folks back. I appreciate that.
Carmichael.
They're trying.
yeah.
They're trying. You know.
And they bringing folks back, so I'm feeling
like
that.
Fox,
10
but
o'clock
they're
on Friday, on tomorrow, 10 o'clock NBC. Make sure you check it out after the football game, fellas. So don't worry about it fucking up your football if you live on the West
Hilarious.
Coast. After
Everything
football
revolves around football now. So
game.
driving
Yeah,
me
after the
crazy.
game, can't watch it during
My
the game.
dick, everything. But anyway.
And the show you want to bring back.
Okay, I was gonna say this one, but now I thought about it. I'm gonna say, please bring back my soaps. There's only one per day. Okay, they got rid of All My Children. I was gonna do Heart to
What do you
Heart.
mean they got rid of them?
It's not on anymore. All My Children's not on. One Life to Live isn't on.
What do they replace with it? Because I don't watch
like cooking shows, The Chew.
Yeah,
and
The
I'm
Chew.
Like, boo. Bring back
Is that like
my
The View, what
soap.
you just watched
We
them
only
eat?
have one on ABC. Hilarious, right? We only have one on ABC,
The
which
Chew.
General
One left?
Hospital is the only one left. And they have, I think, Days and Young and the Restless. I think there's like 3 now.
So they got rid of them all?
So are they on?
Yeah.
Are they on a different network? Or are they on?
No, they
internet?
tried to bring them back on the internet or whatever, on, I don't know, Hulu or something. Nobody watched. I don't know why. All My Children was on forever, and so was One Life to Live. And I'm like, I miss them. General Hospital isn't enough. So I'm saying, please bring back my soaps.
Yeah, I remember you could never mess with my grandma when she was watching
Oh
stories.
no, I've been watching this since I was 13.
That's how you know if dudes was gay. What you doing? Watching stories, nigga.
I'm watching my story.
See, dudes say stories. Women say so. I'm
Yeah.
watching the stories.
Yeah.
You don't get your homosexual ass about that. Go to work.
Okay, what do you want to bring back?
I want to bring back Martin.
Ah,
And here's
okay.
the reason why.
Why?
Because when Martin came out, that's when comics were getting TV shows. You would do a special somewhere, and next thing you know, you got a TV show. So I want them to bring back that version of why I want Martin. Even though Martin show was off the chain, I didn't leave the house out.
I liked it. At some point, it jumped the shark to me.
Really?
When he fell out with Tisha Campbell.
Oh yeah,
It
well,
jumped
once
the
you
shark
go
to me.
fourth
You
this
can
season,
tell.
you start.
Yeah,
to,
Yeah, you could tell their
changed. I was
charisma
like,
wasn't the same as
Wasn't as
before.
funny.
Yeah, it wasn't as funny.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
was just like robots.
and
But-
cut. I hate you. I will sue.
Right, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it was weird.
But Martin was making so much stupid money because he was the exec producer, so he was getting a lot of money. But the Martin show was the beast.
it was
And
Fox again.
Yeah, Fox,
Oh, that was
because
Fox.
they
Yes.
needed to get people viewership. Remember, you had WB, you had UPN, and you had Fox. They were trying, and then you had the regular ABC,
know who
NBC,
won.
CBS. Yeah,
Fox
UPN
won.
gone,
Yeah.
WB gone,
Yep.
and Fox stayed.
Yep. Pretty much.
Add some black folks to your list. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Even though Jamie Foxx show was on WB, don't sleep.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on WB.
Oh,
Or was it UPN?
Or was Channel 13, whatever that was here,
Oh,
right?
WB.
Okay.
It was WB, yeah.
UPN was Channel 5.
Then they combine.
Yeah, so that would be
Yeah.
the show I would bring back, and that has hit it.
Oh, okay. What was it? 8. Okay.
Oh
Ready?
And that has been
TV Junkies.
TV Junkies.
So, we got to work on
We a
that.
junkie, and we watch TV. We are junkies, and we watch TV, and then we are junkies too.
Okay. All right. But that was fun. Oh, stop.
Yeah, you gotta work on the song.
Yeah, I thought that's when you jump in.
POTUS is
I know,
like,
you're
what the fuck is going on? I leave the studio for 1 second.
She didn't leave us. Dang, that
I
bitch
left.
went to the mall.
Yeah, because
She's doing 12 things. She's multitasking.
Yeah, poor thing.
What happened, baby?
Danielle, I think, left with both of the openers to the gate, and so Jinx was locked in here.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So how did he get out?
I had to
Threw
go
the car over
next
the top?
door
And
to
get-
my neighbor.
And get
And?
one.
Oh, wow.
What'd you do? Throw the car over the fence?
No, the neighbor opened the gate.
Thank
Thank
God.
goodness.
He was here.
What? Oh, and she probably in the car going, "Why'd I have two remotes? One in her pocket. and
I'll
one-
be back.
I have both of these.
Hilarious.
Well, it look like we'll be here.
Hey, y'all are here whether you want to be or
Did you,
not.
did you call her? Because I've got to go, right?
And then my phone battery
here
died.
right
so-
after
Oh,
the
you couldn't even call her.
all right.
All right, so I do have word of the day.
Word of the day.
Speedy's
hold up.
doing word of
I
the
have
day.
word.
Hold up.
Yes.
I'm getting happy over here with my
Pam
buttons.
is happy with her new sound effect
I'm having so much
machine.
fun with my face.
And this is good. We'll actually teach Speedy how to spell with this.
Okay.
W.
Speak
O.
and spell.
R D.
Hilarious.
Anyway, we were going to use this other word, and I decided not to.
Fuck.
Oh, you changed the word. Tell them the. We'll go over your word, then we'll go over that one.
Say it again.
Do your word
Go,
first.
go the word of the day, then we'll go over the one that you didn't choose.
Penitence.
Okay.
Penitence, and the meaning is spelled Penitent.
Okay.
Penitent is the word we're looking for.
That's what I
Penitence,
said.
but that's okay.
Penitent.
No, you did not.
What did I say?
Now you said it.
Okay, penitent.
You said you said penicillin.
Penitent.
Penitent. Feeling or expressing sorrow for sins that you have done.
Penitence.
Penitence.
Okay.
What's the definition again?
Feeling or expressing sorrow for sins or worries.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Penitence.
All right.
I have
Oh,
a
you gonna
lot
go
of penitence about the things that happened at the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, we still never got the story, POTUS. We have to get that story. Okay.
Dang. Bam!
All right.
I don't know. Speedy.
Penitence.
Okay.
Pam?
I have penitence. No, I'm going to ask my parents for penitence for running away to Minnesota
On a
and
crack
disappearing on a crack bench. Hilarious.
But isn't the penitence, is that the same thing as guilt, right?
It's feeling or expressing sorrow
I have sorrow
for
Yeah.
sins.
for a sin that I.
So being remorseful.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's not what it said.
That's what it means, though.
Yeah.
I'll go. Okay. So who was the quarterback of the Jets back in the day? Was that Chad Pennington?
Speedy.
Speedy said like 30 different words. It's penitent is the word.
That's what I said.
We'll
I
rewind the
got me
tape.
confused.
Let's check the tape.
Penitence.
What was the word he was going to use, Archie? Oh, no, let POTUS do hers.
You gotta do
again.
hers.
Go ahead, Pete.
POTUS.
Penitent.
I try to do things where I don't feel any penitence.
Okay,
after.
that's a good one.
There we go.
Okay, now the word you were going to use was
Go ahead, say it.
say it, RT.
RT.
Was Snickersnee.
Yeah, which is a knife.
What?
Snickersnee.
big,
It's a
giant
type of
knife.
knife that you
It's a
use.
huge knife.
You would pick something with Snickers in it.
That's what I was going to say. Speedy's on the candy aisle. How much Snickers does he sneak?
My
my
son
gosh.
is calling me. Anyway, yeah, that was a great word. I like that word.
Word of the day.
Well,
Even though
Snickersnee, I didn't think you guys would be able to use in a sentence.
No, I couldn't use that for sure.
I didn't even know what it was, a Snickersnee.
Yeah, it's a big ass knife that
Used in
they,
battle.
yeah, that they use. So
Used in war.
yeah, Snickersnee.
Snickersnee.
Apparently, you got friends outside. Are you holding up a sign? Nigga, you just talking to the microphone. What the fuck is you doing?
She's multitasking.
Okay.
I will not.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll get to the next segment next time.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
good.
we'll do it.
All right, go ahead. Tell them how to reach you. And, oh yeah, don't forget. You can play it at the end of the show. But go ahead.
The commercial?
Yes, you can reach me on Twitter, IG, and Periscope at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks.
Nice. You can reach me at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff at RT Steckel, RT Steckel Comedy. Look me up. Holla.
It's your boy Speedy. Go to speedyandfriends.net to find all shit we got going on and see me, talk to me, whatever. It's Speedy is funny on everything. Speedy IZ funny on everything. My kids are blowing me the fuck
Oh,
up.
no, you're like, please wrap up.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
You can find me at.
Play the commercial.
Oh, don't tell me what to do. You can find me at
End of the
OG
show.
Poetess on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And also like our page, follow us on Twitter, Rollout Show. And if you're a fan of the show and you, God damn it, Speedy, we can hear your whole conversation. You can, Speedy mad.
You can't leave.
Uh-oh. There's something going.
He hung up on somebody.
He can't get out. Go to the back.
No. She can't get out. She can't get in. You got the key.
I swear. Anyway, I don't have the key. Danielle or somebody
Well,
ran off with the damn opener.
Danielle's
That's
at
just
the door
dumb.
with the key. She can't get in. She can't reach around and put the key in. Anyway, it's been a great show. I had a great time.
Oh, you
thanks.
mean the gate door?
Watch your tone and delivery. You got to work on that. I don't like how you just yell at
you
me.
know what?
I ain't
I'm
the
not working
3-year-old.
on shit. You
I ain't
work
the
on
3-year-old.
yourself.
You get you some dick. That's
You
what you
work
need.
on
Get
yourself.
you some-
No, we have already
Oh, that's right.
decided.
Yeah, she can't handle dick.
Right.
This should have be shut down.
Fantastic ending to the show. Fireworks.
Argue it.
This has been the Rollout Show. Hope you got your laugh on with us today.
Also, I want to say this. Yeah, we have been putting in a lot of work with the show,
Yes.
getting the podcast up,
Making it right
just
for y'all.
making it sound right. So if you guys like
working
this
on it.
show, make a donation to our PayPal, which is contact@Morris Media Studios. This stuff isn't free. I mean, even our
No.
time. And if you're being entertained every week, we're not charging for this show. Show a little love. The other thing, too, is
some love.
we're working on a rollout store. So we'll have all kind of cool shit in the rollout store that you can purchase as your way of supporting
Shirts,
the show.
hats, weed.
Actually, it's not going to just be shirts. We're going to have the Poetess's 420 kit.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll
gonna-
have Nikki Pam's
Pill
pill
box.
box.
I think for RT, we're going to have a white credit card for all our black people. So you can show, or a white
Instant
ID.
credit approval.
So we're working on the rollout and the Morris Media Live store to buy things to support the show. So
Yeah, so, and I think what we should do for you is that we do a credit card. So, brothers, anybody asks, you got any white friends? Just say, I got RT. He's my white friend. He'll be your white friend that you can talk about and say, we're good friends.
Or like a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
yes.
Get out of trouble free card.
So if you're a fan of the show, you can go to our private group, The Rollout Show, on Facebook, The Rollout Chat Room. And then we got some new shows starting next week.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
We must keep the bills paid here.
That's right.
So we have Ron Newt. He's going to have a show.
Ah, that's dope.
And it's pretty much going to be a talk show about, street life.
Street life.
And then we
About that
have retired officer George Holt, who was also a guest on the show, who's going to do sort of like a cop
Going to jail
talk
life.
type
Cop talk.
of show to address all the issues with.
Hey man, if I was gonna hide drugs from the police,
Where would I hide it?
yeah, where would I do that?
Right.
Well, it depends. What,
So
what do
we
you,
got a couple of shows. We're building it up. You know,
I'm on the run.
And
What's a good name to use so the police don't like detect me?
is Charles Smith just too plain? Do I need to-
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, is that
Everybody
better?
got that name?
Speedy, you got a song for us to go out
I
on.
always have a song for
No,
you to go
you
out on,
don't.
baby.
No,
this is
you
what I
don't.
do for you, baby. You my friend.
You guys have a great one. We'll be back here on Friday. Thanks for rolling with us on the Rollout Show.
Freaky
White
Friday.
Boy
nice
Wednesdays.
and easy.